Hello guys and welcome to FIFA 13 Liverpool Career Mode Episode 2. My name is Enroth Gamer and yeah, I kind of messed up. I forgot to show you guys when I was sorting out my team, so I didn't show the team management. So just here while I'm sorting out kit numbers, I gave you a brief look at what my first team will be. And it's finally day one of the Barclays Premier League. As you can see, we're playing West Brom. Here you get a quick look at the formation I'm playing, the team I'm playing, and for the most part I'd say that's our strongest team right now. Obviously Brad Jones in goal since Pepe Reina's left, and we haven't quite sorted out that Joe Hart transfer yet, but hopefully before the next game we'll have him. And yeah, that's a pretty strong squad. We've also obviously got El Shaarawy deal going on, and I think if I do get him, I'll be playing him on the left instead of Asaidi. But for West Brom, I thought this team was pretty strong and should have got the result. And it was a pretty exciting game, I'm not going to lie. We're just going to see how the teams lay out. We've got three three players making debuts. Fellaini, Muriel, and of course Ogbonna. Obviously the camera's focusing on Fellaini here. I guess for me, he's the player who will maybe have the most impact in my team. But finally, the kickoff is underway. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Fellaini just gets his first touch here. And early on, I actually found they were putting me under a hell of a lot of pressure. A ball straight through to Odemwingie. Brad Jones actually makes a very good save there, and then Ogbonna, he was playing absolutely fantastic in the early moments. He sorted out that with ease. And then here again, another really strong tackle by Ogbonna, and just as I was getting used to playing him, we pick up the ball in midfield, we lose it straight away, and just take a look what happens. That is a terrible challenge, and of course it's going to be punished with a red card. So on his debut, Ogbonna gets a red card. Up until this point, he was playing absolutely fantastic. So I quickly sorted out team management. I think I moved Andre Wisdom into central defence to replace Ogbonna. And we're lucky, as you can see here, we didn't concede from this free kick, and we were actually very lucky on the rebound as well. Glenn Johnson with a fantastic sliding tackle there. But yeah, and after this we just found ourselves down to 10 men. We had to soak up a lot of pressure. We were very lucky to get away with that one just past the post. But it wasn't long, just before half time, a big scramble in the box, and this just didn't go my way. And just before half time we concede, Malumbu getting the goal, and we were in trouble. So yeah, here we went into half time, 1-0. Ogbonna sent off, as you can see at the bottom of your screen there. And just, I wanted to make a clean slate in the first half, and look at this. One ball, straight through to the defence. Odemwingie's not going to miss that. And yeah, I was starting to panic, I'm not going to lie guys. 2-0, 10 men in the second half. And that's a very nice take by Odemwingie, to be fair. But straight after, 51st minute, a lovely ball through from Joe Allen. Suarez knocks it past the keeper and gets completely taken out, and we get ourselves a penalty and possibly a chance to revive ourselves in this game. Luis Suarez taking a penalty, and just look at this for a strike. What a goal. I know it's only a penalty, but not a chance the keeper was saving that. Great finish from Luis Suarez. And at this point, I felt a lot of momentum coming our way. Asaidi picks up the ball, a lovely fake shot. I love that fake roll, as only 5-star skillers can do. Another one cuts inside and just past the post. And we were really playing well at this point. Pile on the pressure just as West Brom doing to us in the first half. Luis Suarez, a nice little run. Muriel cuts inside and bang! The guy gets his debut goal, 2-2. And now I felt like I really had the momentum to go and win the game. But what a strike from Luis Muriel. Debut goal, had a much happier debut than Ogbonna, it's fair to say. And just a few more chances here. Raheem Sterling, a nice little run, just put it past the far post. But we were playing nice football at this point, and 82nd minute, Asaidi, another one of his great ones. He actually played really well in this match. I might have to, if we do get El Shaarawy, I might have to think of putting Asaidi ahead of him if he keeps playing like this. But somehow we get another penalty. I'm not quite sure what it was for. Apparently it was for an advantage played on Asaidi, but obviously after scoring the first one we couldn't let Luis Suarez miss out on this one. And look at this, what a cheeky attempt, the Pirlo chip. That made it 3-2, 85 minutes gone. Despite being 10 men in the whole of the second half, we've managed to score 3 goals, and we were looking like we were in a really strong position to go ahead and win this game. And as you guys can see, after the kick-off, the game did finish 3-2 after this cheeky chip ball into the box. Didn't come to anything. Finished 3-2, and we pick up our first 3 points of the season. We've continued our form from pre-season, winning every match. And as a manager, I've got a 100% goal winning record. Luis Suarez, man of the match, of course, scoring his 2 goals. Even though they were only penalties, other results: Arsenal winning, Fulham winning, Swansea winning. No draws other than the West Ham Aston Villa match. And obviously we had this suspension for Ogbonna. So we went into team management. I think we just threw on Martin Skirtle in place of him. It was a real shame because he was playing fantastic up to that point, but I guess it's not to be. He only misses 1 game. He'll be back in time for, I believe it's the Man City match, a big game for him to come back in, and we just took him off the bench, and I think it was Quates we replaced him for. Yeah, we did. Suso obviously not happy he didn't get to play that game, and as you can see, El Shaarawy contract offer declined. The second player to reject it again, so we just upped the cash. No, did we up the cash? 10%, 60 grand a week. No, okay, we put 65 grand a week. He's an important first team player. He'd be mad not to accept that, wouldn't he? And then, as well as that, we have a transfer offer unacceptable for the Man City goalkeeper, Joe Hart. We desperately needed this guy. I just didn't want to pay that amount of money. 12.5 million is a hell of a lot for a goalkeeper. So I think we threw in Joe Cole into the deal. Hopefully they'd accept that and we'd have a goalkeeper by the time we play Arsenal. And I just briefly want to explain, obviously we only played 1 match in this episode. I guess I made the gameplay drag out a bit longer. It was the first game of the season, and I wanted to show you guys exactly what happened in the match. There was a lot that went on, so you can expect the other episodes. We will have much more gameplay, possibly 2 or 3 matches each time. And Man City not wanting Joe Cole, I think they're the second club to reject him as well. But we just bowed to their demands. We paid the 12.5 million because we couldn't really go much longer playing Brad Jones. He let 2 fairly simple goals in there, and El Shaarawy again declined our contract, and we are having to pay a hell of a lot of money for him. We put in 70 grand a week, 10% per goal, and a 4-year contract length. And if that wasn't enough to get him, I think I might have to back out of the deal, because that's a big wage for a player that, yeah, sure, in the future he's going to be potentially great, but at the moment he's only 79, he's demanding a hell of a lot of cash. But we have come to the end of the episode. Please join me next time where we'll be playing Arsenal and Man City. If you like this episode, please do like and subscribe, and until next time, bye bye.